Okay, so I'm trying what it is like to record a video of myself. Um, and I'm thinking of what I would like to present. There are many things of this in this world of mine. There are many things that across the years have felt like it's important to draw it out and share it and be the catalyst. So I will just start by telling what I do. So when people ask me what's my profession, I've sometimes found myself at a lack of words because I haven't finished school, I haven't finished any studies, and I don't really have a profession as such, but I do a lot of things, a lot of creative things, and I do them frequently. So if we speak of profession as paid job, I don't have that, but I have passions that I tend to, and they also bring money, which is less consistent, but they do. And so I draw, I paint, I sing and dance and play some musical instruments, a bit of harp, guitar, a bit of piano. I recently got a Shruti box, so I'm singing with the mono sounds. I feel I'm a choreographer, I've just never brought it forth yet, but I have visions of what the dance would look like with a lot of people and me showing them how to do it, and they kind of realize my vision being many people doing more than I could do by myself. Yeah, I feel passionate about wool, and I spin yarns. I made them on a spindle, which is an ancient tool, older than the spinning wheel, and portable too. I learned that 10 years ago, and I've been spinning ever since. So I do a lot of handcrafts like knitting and sewing things, making some jewelry, recently mostly from organic things, such as right now the watermelon seeds. Yes. And I really wanted to talk about, actually, so there is this variety in me. There is this multi-focused, diverse energy, and it's like shimmering here, and it dazzles there, and it sparks there, and I feel like I need to do all of them somehow to honor all the parts of me, and not out of duty but out of passion. Like if I don't do one for a long time, I feel like it's calling me, like I want to show up there as well. And there comes the practical side of life, and money, and earning a living. I'm a mother also of a 9-year-old, and feel the responsibility is on me. And then for years, well, even before having a child, I've been struggling with this inner battle, I would say, of whether it is better to be a virtuoso, what is the English word, like whether it is better to master one thing and do it so greatly that it's almost divine, and you're perfecting this direction. And I see that a lot of world is about that. There are specialists, doctor specialists, some machinery specialists, and people specialize. They choose one line and they go there. And there is power in that because they are so focused. And yet I feel that this is not mine. This is not my path. This is not my calling to serve one path, even if I should do that for 10 years and then after 10 years just change my field, as they say. For me, it's like 10 hours, and then 10 hours of something else, and then 10 hours of something else, and sometimes it's every hour something else. And really, as long as I feel it's something else. So I would be knitting for a while, and then I will be doing this jewelry for a while, and then I will sew little silk bags, and then I will make silk hairbands. Now I'm preparing for Christmas market, and then I will make little or big stars like a Christmas decoration, and then I will spin some wool. This is actually our hair. It's an experiment. And then perhaps I will sew something on a machine. It's like it fluctuates. It's all the time. It's very alive for me. And part of the time I was beating myself up for being so, well, varied. So the critic side of me would call it scattered. I also, whenever I saw that I tend to choose something that rather doesn't bring me income, than focusing on doing the things that would potentially bring me more income quicker, then I had this growing feeling of guilt as I was playing, really. Like, you shouldn't play, you should be working, you should focus. And yeah, it is true to some extent. We need to focus, we need to choose something to be able to at all do it. And then, but when do you play? And do we really have time to play? And in this fast world, do we really make time for fun and for making slow things deliberately, making beautiful things that will serve only us and only home and only our loved ones and not really bring any income? It's very important, and it's more than a hobby. I feel like it's an art of the soul to be able to focus on that and do that and give yourself permission to really do that with deliberation, without any guilt, without any hatred, self-talk, without constantly nagging yourself and expecting yourself to fulfill some duty, whatever that is. So, and eventually they say, well, do what you love and the money will follow. So, for me, the money doesn't follow yet. And I recently started feeling the answer why. And I think it is because yet I didn't really relax in what I'm doing. I didn't really relax enough to fully enjoy it, because for years on end I've been haunted by this voice of get a job, do something serious. And it underpins all of this fun, all of this enjoying the creation of little beautiful things, and then I compare myself to others. I don't really know many people like me, or people who chose the path of such off-system sort of living while still having really little income and somehow continuing on this path. So what I'm getting at really is that I very often freeze, and I don't do these things that I just mentioned. I have days when I don't do any single thing because I feel like I should be doing something bigger, something greater, something more meaningful, something more beautiful, something more perfect, something with a better finish, all sorts of things like that. And so I start doubting my own work, doubting my own purpose for that work, which is often no purpose at all. It's just for enjoyment. I love this quote by Oscar Wilde, the flower blossoms for its own joy. I know I am that flower, and I know my work is that flower. And I know that the divine order of the world is that you keep growing as that flower, and the rain comes to you because it just does come, and the rain is money, it just comes. But you really must continue to grow, you really must continue to show up. And I have figured that I've been a lot of times just not showing up because I let myself be stopped by this destructive self-talk, really. So yeah, that's about it for now, I guess, of this completely, no, not completely random, but completely unprepared talk. I want to do more of this, even though I'm still shy and I feel like I can't be putting a YouTube video of myself out there, but I want to do it, so I'm doing it.